the man who designed the logo for Writers' Week that we still use, Tony. The man who taught me in my van in 2nd and 3rd class. Great teacher, I have very fond memories of him. It is now my present duty to launch into Matt Mooney's book, The Moon and Bonnie. Bonnie and his cat. It belongs to the great literature in Irish and English of cats, going back to Pounder Bawn from the monastic scriptorium. And it's Matt Mooney. We can claim him as our own. He was actually born in Kilcreas near Ballinloughery, Loch Ray in Galway, but he's been down here for what seems like a million years, so we're claiming his our own. He was teaching here in the Tech, teaching Irish in the Tech for years. A member of Writers' Week, as he was, a member of Listowel Cultus Club a member of Glorna Gael, and a musician and a poet. He has his poetry. This is, I think, his 6th book of poetry. Would that be right, man? 7. I can't count. And his poems have been admired by, among others, Thomas McCarthy and Theo Dorgan and Fred Johnson, people like that, very serious critics and very fine poets. So it's a great pleasure to introduce you to Matt's book. Now, Matt's not going to be forced to speak. The first person to speak is his publisher, Revival Press in Limerick, a great press in Limerick, community press, community arts press, and the man is Tomás O'Culloy, Colin Tomás O'Culloy. He's your partner. While the Revival Press are setting up, and that will only take a minute, I want to tell the people, all the people here, but particularly the people of Knocknamuir, that at 2 o'clock today, there is another Knocknamuir launch. This man is a Clancy from Knocknamuir. His name is Tom Casey, but he's a close relation of Seamus and Neelis and the man that drinks with me, JJ. Right, it's a crime novel published by Mercer Press. He's an American, and it's a page-turning book, we're told, and it's on in the plaza at 2 o'clock. So we would really appreciate if you could support another Knocknamuir band. God bless. Come on, how are you?
Just Marie Blair Georgia, I'll show you Cahin's up there and showing up, or Youth, August, and Laura, I'll show that the mom, sorry, I'm going to start again. 10 minutes after this Marie Georgia. Up here, I'll start with that and showing Youth. I show that and Laura, ear specialist show, the moon and Bonnie. Na matter weedig, Laura Gawcade is a tree, for its use, Laura Johnson of the Fudge or the Bubble, so Laura will be ignoring the moon. Hello everyone, I'm delighted to be here this afternoon for the release of Matt Mooney's 7th poetry collection. The Moon and Bonnie. It's mission to Moss O'Culloy August, it's mission Agriculture for years at the Revival Press, which is the poetry imprint of the Limerick Writers' Centre. Just to say a few short words about what we do at the Limerick Writers' Centre, mostly focusing on our community publishing programme. We have been working hard to make a mark in the world of literature, starting in Limerick City but spreading beyond that, trying to bring book ideas and writing to people of all ages since 2008. This afternoon we celebrate our 203rd publication. We trace our lineage from the legendary era of weekly readings which became known as the White House Poetry Revival in the early 2000s, and this tradition had its roots in the Poetry Circle founded by Desmond O'Grady in the White House Bar in 1954. In our programme we focus on creating high quality short-run titles that anyone can pick up and enjoy. We encourage all writers, whether you're pursuing a serious career or just writing for fun, seeking healing or striving for personal growth. Our publishing philosophy centres on service rather than on self-promotion. We believe literature should exist to enrich readers' lives, to promote understanding and to foster connection and community. This service-oriented approach guides all of our decisions, from manuscript selection to design choices to community engagement. Whether it's a poem, a novel, a memoir, a short story or a song, we think every creative endeavour is valuable and deserves to be shared, enjoyed and remembered through performance and publication. We have adopted the words of John Millington Synge as our motto, that poetry must have its roots in the clay and soil of our communities. Our goal is to make exciting literature more accessible, to celebrate the wisdom and lived experience of real people in Ireland today in their own words. We like to remind new writers and readers not to worry, that these are skills you can learn, and with practice your inner artist will start to shine through. Modern poetry, of course, has its roots in ancient oral traditions where bards served as community storytellers, historians and spiritual guides. We recognise poetry's kinship with ritual and sacred practices across cultures. Like prayer or meditation, we think poetry offers a structured way to engage with deeper truths, to connect with ancestral wisdom and transcend everyday consciousness. We value work that acknowledges this lineage and approaches writing as a practice with spiritual dimensions. Over the years, we've produced a wide range of works, from poetry and short stories to novels, histories, memoirs, and a variety of mixed prose. We are proud that our books capture snapshots of living and evolving culture, and that they will last for many years to come as a record of the events, people, places, feelings, and ideas of our times. We hope that this legacy will be passed on to future generations to build on these foundations. We like our books to serve as talismans which might inspire further poetic creations. We believe that poetry and literature offer resistance against dehumanization in all of its forms, a resistance that cannot be colonialized by authoritarian forces. Sometimes we look within ourselves, at our hometown, our nation, or at events with a global scope and how they reflect on the human condition. The words in the book that we're launching today are a superb exemplar of our values in the Limerick Writers' Centre. In this book, we are taken on a journey through 59 pieces of incredible imagery, opening with views of real and imagined and magical locations, looking up to find moments of tranquility, of hope, long dócha, but also moments of loss. This book is an exploration of life and nature, of the mind, the body and the world, and interlaces languages beautifully to give us glimpses of fateful moments, at eras that end and things that endure. Of course, as most of you know, Matt is originally from Kilcrease, Clontinagallva, and now resides here in Listowel. As well as his 6 previous collections, his poetry has appeared in an impressive array of literary journals and anthologies here and abroad, with numerous pieces long listed for awards and competitions. In 2018, he won the Pádraig Lea O'Cahor Irish Language Poetry Award. He is the deputy editor of the Galway Review and holds the role of Cleric na Corte Filiachta, which will be celebrated tomorrow with the gathering of Fili Gaeilge. So with all that said, on behalf of Revival Press and Limerick Writers' Centre, Garbín Wahagos Matt as an Desh Horta and Clichby Horta very low. Thanks to the Listowel Library for hosting this event as part of a fabulous lineup of events this week. And thanks as well to Éamon O'Murchu for the words that he will soon share with us. Finally, just a special thanks to the rest of the team at Limerick Writers' Centre, especially Moira Baragry for her design work. I think you'll all agree that the book turned out beautiful. And thanks as well to Dominic Taylor, who put special effort into this book as well. I would encourage everyone here to pick up a copy to support the author and his work, but also to support other revival press writers. But more than that, it is a beautiful collection that is worth reading and rereading. Irving Roberts.
Well, we are not tonight in the Irish press. It is now my great privilege to introduce a person that needs no introduction in this story. He is Listowel the Smith. Listowel the Fela o Smith. His father was the first chair of Writers' Week. That's what it was called at the time, that's what I'm calling it now. Louis O'Murray, a short story writer, a great goer, a great man, even if he was from County Armagh,